Yes, and here we are at Jeddah. Sorry for a small delay, but yes, qualifying is now underway. This is the penultimate race of this season. As you may have saw, I accidentally brought up Munkian's champion card. He will need to score 8 points this race to win, I think, around that.
Is it not 6 points?
6 points. Whatever, who cares, but he will probably win anyway, so... Munkian here is most likely going to be crowned champion this weekend, and or not weekend, Sunday, but yeah. As well, I have Neo with me here, and you probably heard him, and yeah, we'll be started with the qualies. So it looks like Skeev is the first one, or is that Miko? Miko is actually in front of the pack and will be starting his qualifying lap first. Let me bring my mouse out of the picture, and yeah, let's wait to see Miko's hot lap. And
yeah,
Neo, do you have noise cancelling on now?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Okay. But let's see now, as Miko will cross the line and start his hot lap. Of course, Miko hasn't had his strong side in qualifyings. He has had some good consistency in the races though, so that is what he usually relies on. But let's see now what lap time he can produce into sector 1 here. It seems to be actually going pretty smooth, using the curbs strategically, and yeah, no complaints here. As there's a yellow flag in sector 1, that just looks to be cars driving slow, and we can see Miko now entering sector 2 and into the hairpin. I mean, Neo, you think you have driven here a lot more than me, so you could probably explain it better what he's doing.
Yeah, so this track, it is really important to stay with the flow of the corners, and of course I was driving without line, so it was a lot harder, but for these drivers, they're driving with line, most of them, I think. So
I think all of them.
Yeah, so it's easier to predict where to brake. For example, that corner right there, that's really hard to judge without line. Miko doing a good job right now, it seems. Taking it on the left side here, following the wall, and then extending to the right, braking on the 100-meter mark, and hitting the apex nicely there.
And we'll see him cross the line now, and I think we also have Thrusty there, or Banana Joe, going in for his lap, which... yeah?
Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah, we could add that during this qualifying, Banana Joe is not forced, but or I mean kind of forced to record his qualifying lap due to theories that he is cheating. So we just need to police that in case, you know.
Yeah, we don't want a cheater in our league, and yeah, I'm not sure if we're not going to give out money to second place because we haven't had that many races with full grids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it will only be a pay price for the championship. But yeah, of course we will have to check if Banana Joe is cheating, because it's actual money we're giving away, and yeah, we'll have to see about that. But do we have any else on our hot lap? Not sure if Edge is one.
Yeah, he's on a hot lap. But yeah, doesn't really hit the apex there. So maybe lost like up to 4/10 there, maybe.
Yeah. And yeah, when is the actual F1 season starting?
I know that pre-season is starting 24th of Feb. So.
Oh.
In like mid-March, I think.
Yeah, but of course we can't trust pre-season, because I remember that McLaren was fastest in 2022. during preseason. So I don't think we should take that so seriously. So yeah, Edge setting a 133, and Drew Lessard is probably the last one. He actually set a purple first sector, I think.
Yeah, good job from him. Of course, the game always messes up who actually sets fastest, but
Yeah. Of course, the only thing you can trust is the finishing time, but into sector 2 here, and another purple sector,
apparently.
according to the game. So Drew, we might have to force another driver to film his point of view, but
We'll see.
yeah, we'll see. As Drew Lessard now comes out on the finishing straight, and he sets a 1:28.2.
Not that bad.
Might
But I
have
mean,
to have a
Banana Joe
camera.
is, miles in front, almost a second in front.
Yeah, of course, that is the reasoning we have launched this investigation against him. Perhaps he is just fast. Perhaps something else. And I take back everything I've said about him if he doesn't cheat. But yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, I'm not too sure who is in front of the pack here now, as I just got his lap time deleted.
Yeah, a
Theo
lot
being
of
forced wide
traffic
there,
there.
or Mulkian being forced wide.
I think he just got out the way.
Yeah,
There
I'm
was
not,
a
I'm
lot
not
of
too
traffic.
sure. I'm not too sure. There seems to be quite a lot of chaos here. As the drivers are, I don't know, not too sure what they're doing. What, does Toya have a fin on his helmet?
Yes.
Why?
It's I don't know, it's the ugliest helmet in the game in my opinion. No hate towards Toya, just hate towards the helmet.
Okay, yeah, that is one ugly helmet. First time I've noticed the helmet. Just
Really?
how absurdly ugly it is.
I think he has used it like for the whole season,
Has he?
maybe. Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think so. I noticed that once I came on his camera.
No, but he used it. I remember he used it for the last couple of races and in the start of the season.
I mean,
So you just haven't noticed it.
I guess so. Well, anyway, I think we should be thankful that not any drivers are actually using that in real life. The dinosaur helmet. But yeah, so, into sector 1 here, and he will be starting his hot lap. We also have, I think, Banana Joe is out on track. So yeah, he's out on track. So let's actually just watch him, see how he moves on the track.
Yeah, not using up all the space that he could in turn 2 there. Oh. Back end kind of slipping.
Yeah, and the sounds.
Oh. That, I think that was...
I was getting his lap
yeah,
time
invalidated.
deleted.
Yeah. Yeah, invalidated. So.
Cheating in F1, is that like actually getting... No, I don't think it's getting higher grip. It's a bot driving for you, isn't it?
I think it's just higher grip.
Is it?
Or maybe more
Yeah,
traction.
I've had like a mod menu that let me use higher grip.
Of course you have. Of course you
Yeah, but it doesn't let you use multiplayer with it.
I don't know, they find their ways.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe he has purchased Marco's superpowers.
I don't think Marco
Of
is
hacking.
that competent of a hacker. But, yeah, I don't
Banana
think
Joe
so.
going into the pits now, still leading, and that's an Alp. Okay.
An Alpine.
Looked like he had an engine stop.
Yeah, I don't think that can happen in game though. So
Yeah, that was quite weird. Just stopped on the off track.
Yeah, of course, the Alpines IRL, they like to get some
Stop the
engine
engine
blowouts.
mid running.
Yes, so also have Thrusty, he's only in P7 as of currently. A lot of drivers here with deleted lap times, I'm seeing, as Theo's missing his front wing. Not too sure what's happened with him, but he hasn't set a time yet. He's actually in P11, so they will definitely have to set a time. As Munkian is now on his outlap, as I don't think Munkian was able to get a time in during his last stint.
Yeah, this track is very hard to set a good time at.
Yeah.
Because they only get like 3 shots, maybe.
So yeah, and Joe here, Munkian here is now closing into the start of his lap, and of course Munkian has quite a lot of poles. But he hasn't really been able to stay any close to Banana Joe, and must say it's pretty surprising to see Drew Lessard up there as well. So yeah. But anyway, we see Munkian here in Sector 1 as he is now started. So you see here. Yeah, Neo, you're better at the technical stuff as you drive.
Yeah, the car looks pretty planted here, hitting the apex nicely. And this one is tricky, but he manages it pretty good. Lining himself up now for the screw turn. Yeah, does it pretty nicely. And yeah, this is one of the tricky corners to get the speed right, because if you're going too fast, then you're just going off track. And the long run here down into, I don't know which turn, but another tricky one. Purple sector 2 apparently, according to the game. Now it's in sector 3. Staying close to the left wall there to minimize distance. And braking now at 100 meters. Hitting the apex and not doing a Verstappen. But not beating out Banana Joe.
Yeah, what did
Banana
you say?
Joe, yeah, Banana Joe currently leading by 6/10 over Munkian.
That's absolutely insane, but yeah.
Yeah, and that was Banana Joe's first run as well.
Yeah, as he hasn't really had one after that. I don't think he thinks he needed another run as well, so he's just staying in the pits.
Yeah.
Let's hope he filmed that one run he had.
Yeah, let's really hope he did. Or else we disqualification.
I mean, you could also just say that he can't race until he provides a video of him producing a similar lap with a video, with a phone recording. But yeah, we'll see about it.
Trusty going for it now, currently in 7th.
Yeah, I think also Theo is. Theo, of course, not having a lap currently, so Theo will have to hope that this one is a good one. Going into the last corner
Does he do
here.
a Verstappen?
No, he does not. So Theo will now be going down the straight. Will he get a productive time? I'm not too sure. That looks really bad as he gets 5th position. So oh, Banana Joe has retired actually. But yeah, Theo in P5. So that is quite a good lap from Theo there. Good lap. 1:28.4. Do we have Drew Lezard? It looks like Drew Lezard will be going out on track right now, and he will be hoping for pole, I think, actually, with I'm not too sure. As the lap time he produced was pretty surprising, but yeah.
I mean, the lap of Banana Joe was just insane.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't spectate that lap, so yeah.
We did spectate a portion of it.
The last part,
Yeah.
like the last corner.
Oh no, wait, that was the one where he unvalidated.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, as we see, Turia is the one we're spectating now, as he was also on an outlap. Not sure if Munkian is also on an outlap, but I'm not sure what drivers will be starting one now. I think perhaps, yeah, Thrusty is on a hot lap. So let's see what lap he produces here, as he is in the hairpin, coming up to the hairpin right now, as he lets go of the
Slows
throttle.
down.
Gives up. Yeah, I think Thrusty's given up, or what? He's using his ERS still, I think, so I'm not too sure what Thrusty
Yeah,
is
I mean,
doing.
this is not going to be a hot lap.
Yeah, but what is he doing? He's using up all of his ERS as well, so he's going into the pits, I think, but he doesn't have
I don't
time
know,
for that.
practice.
Doesn't have time
Maybe.
for that. But yeah, Drew Lessard is actually on a hot lap here. And he impressed us pretty much with that 128.2. Let's see what he can do now.
Oh,
That was Timex. Crashing right in front of Drew Lessard. I'm not too sure if that affected him. But let's see now as he enters sector 2. I think that was purple, 3/10 down from his former lap time. That is closing into Banana Joe's times. Now in sector 2, let's see, as he is in the fast part of the track now. Be interesting to get his mid time, as Drew Lessard is now almost at the in sector 2 now. Another 3/10 down. I'm not too sure if it'll be enough to beat Banana Joe, but I'm pretty sure it will be enough to beat Munkian, as Drew Lessard is now here in the final part of the track. Going in for the corner here. No mistakes at all. And now going down the straight. And he is P2 with a 127.9, as Munkian has gotten his lap time leaded. I'm not too sure if Tulia will be able to counter though. No, Tulia will not be able to counter. And I think that is the results. So Banana Joe taking pole, surprising. Drew Lessard.
not really.
Yeah, Drew Lessard taking P2, really surprising.
Yeah, Munkian really out of the mix here.
Let's not
3/10.
say that before we have discussed the use of AI
Torgeir is
enhancement.
going into
So all drivers are now finished, and these are the results. So yeah, I mean, to drivers who are getting cheating allegations, I just want to say it's actually a compliment if you're not cheating, because you're so good. If you are cheating, you're going to get banned. So yeah, that is what I want to say to cheating driver or people are under allegations. It's a compliment. Unless you are cheating, then you are. Perhaps you should Munkian. Just kidding. But yeah, Banana Joe is on pole, and Lessard and Munkian are the top 3 drivers. And yeah, let's just wait. And yeah, yeah, should we get a poll on the server for streaming on Twitch?
I mean, why not? But during a race.
Not during a race. No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
later.
yeah, why not?
Because well, yeah, I like when we had 20 viewers at one time. That is what I like, and that you get on Twitch. My English broke down there completely. I went to completely broken English there. Norwegian accent coming out a little bit strong there. So yeah, but anyway, we are now waiting for the drivers to choose their setup, and yeah, we'll start on the formation lap. And also, just so you know, people watching on YouTube, you are probably delayed by 1 minute. Something around that, and nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. But yeah, as we have the formation lap starting now, Drew Lessard and Banana Joe starting on the front row of the grid. Hopefully nobody spins into the wall as well.
Often happens in this game.
Happens all the fucking time, but yeah, let's just hope it doesn't happen now. And we'll get.
I hope it happens.
Yeah, some people just want to watch the world burn, I guess, but something I don't understand is why our viewers are fluctuating during the race. I think all of our people watching are drivers, so I'm not too sure how that's happening, but yeah. Only 11 people racing MB. Not too sure who MB is.
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy?
Might be some of Toria's partners, I don't know. Oof.
Might be.
Banana Joe spun actually. So yeah, Banana Joe has spun and
He turned off his cheese for a second. I mean,
and he got Theo and Toria disqualified from the formation lap. So Banana Joe successfully taking out the competition. So yeah. And is he?
yeah, he's really
Joe.
minimizing Toria's chances of winning the constructors for Ferrari here.
Yeah, and as this start camera is terrible, as always, I think we'll just start from Munkian's pod. Perhaps Toria's. What the?
What?
Not Toria's pod camera, at least. But yeah, we'll see from Munkian's point of view as the lights are going to turn on now. And it's lights out, and away we go, as it's a good start for Munkian, as Drew Lessard and Banana Joe has a much better start actually. Munkian on the outside of Drew Lessard here isn't able to get past, as we can probably switch to global camera now. As Vemon is actually attacking Munkian as Toria's fallen behind the position. As we can also see Banana Joe has beginning to already pull away. And we see Vemund has actually gotten past Munkian here, and Munkian, of course, is just trying to score 6 points, and he's champion. Of course, I'm not too sure if Speedjack isn't racing at Abu Dhabi as well, so I think he's pretty safe. But you can see Toria and Theo are actually battling it out now, as Theo is trying to get past, but Toria is on the inside here, and will now be on the outside, but inside in the chicane. Side by side here, but Toria gets a little slip.
They hit each other.
No, almost, but Toria getting a little slip, and he's now getting attacked by Thrusty. Perhaps Toria has some damage. on his car as Torgeir is now being chased heavily by Thrusty, and of course Theo is now having to pull up to Munkian. But of course Munkian is 1.8 seconds behind, and we have a yellow flag, but I'm not too sure. I don't think any cars are in the wall, so I'm not too sure why we had that. But
That's going slowly.
yeah, perhaps Edge has some damage. Yeah, he's missing his front wing. Okay, that explains stuff. As Banana Joe sets or crosses the line, leading the race, as Munkian is now also attacking Vemund to get P3 back, and we also have Torgeir getting pushed really hard here by Thrusty, as Thrusty will be trying to overtake, and also Thrusty getting a little bit of pressure from behind from Skeev. But Thrusty looks to have let go a little bit, as Torgeir is actually trying to chase Theo down again now, so that is actually quite an interesting thing that's happening. So yeah, we'll continue to watch that battle developing, and it looks like the strategy, as always, will be the medium to hard or the hard to medium. That's kind of what sucks with 25 or 50% races, is that yeah, you get really boring strategies.
Yeah, you can't really do 2 stops.
25% you actually get more interesting. I mean, Munkian in our test season did some really interesting strategies that worked with a soft medium, but
yeah, but that was because he was like the only fast one.
Yeah, but it's really unfortunate that we don't see strategies coming out here as much as we would have in a 100% race. But of course, 100% race would be well, let's say it's really boring. But Banana Joe setting the fastest lap of the race with 1:32. So yeah, impressive stuff from Banana Joe.
Yeah, Vemund here falling a little bit behind Drew Lessard. He's 1.3 seconds behind. Theo is catching up to Munkian a bit.
No, yeah, he's actually caught up a bit. Of course, Munkian maybe slowed down a little bit by Vemund.
Yeah, and Trusty passes
oh,
Torgeir.
I think Torgeir's in the wall. Torgeir's gone off. Torgeir is actually in P10 currently, as he's battling now with Timex. And it looks like Timex actually won that battle as well. So Torgeir in... Torgeir actually...
Yeah, and that's not looking good for the constructors, for Torgeir and Ferrari.
Yeah, of course, Ferrari is severely weakened without Speedjack, so yeah, not looking good in the slightest. And we also have the Mercedes duo is actually side by side now, actually. So
yeah, Munkian just got past Vemund, so he can now start hunting down Drew Lessard and Banana Joe.
Yeah, and you see Theo is actually right behind as well, so perhaps Theo will also overtake Vemund, as Munkian having to defend a little bit here from Vemund, as Vemund just hit the DRS. Would he actually go for the inside? No, he's way too far behind. So it won't be an overtake there, as Theo has actually got 2.5 seconds down to Thrusty, so Theo is in a really safe position here. And Vemund, of course, attacking Munkian quite hardly here, as it looks like Torgeir has managed to gotten past Timex and is now attacking Skeev. Of course, Skeev is attacking his teammate Miko. So yeah, an interesting battle actually here in the back of the grid, but of course it's a more interesting battle here between Vemund and Munkian. So this will be one to follow for sure.
Yeah, Theo also not far behind, only 6/10, so he will have the DRS and can be involved. He just needs to get
this
a
might
little
actually
closer
pay
here.
off for Theo if Munkian and Vemund have a collision or push each other off the track. So
Could
Theo,
be very interesting.
Theo, with being that close, he could get an opportunity to overtake both in one move, perhaps. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting prospect there, and but we'll see now, as Vemund is only 2/10 behind Munkian as we go out on the start and finish line. as he will now be using his DRS wing. And yeah, let's see now as he is really close here. Munkian is actually able to defend himself quite valiantly. So yeah.
Yeah, Munkian might just have a really low.
Oh, collision!
And he spins.
Munkian spins, and that is actually to the huge benefit of Theo. So yeah, I mean, Munkian might actually not become champion now. As
Yeah, and I
Veemund will
bet
be
that
very
Veemund
happy.
is- Yeah, I bet Veemund is not happy at all with that.
But I know who's happy, this driver.
Yeah, Theo, he's really happy now. Of
Yeah.
course, he got the second last race.
Yeah,
Imagine what he could do this race.
yeah, of course, the true driver.
I'm rooting Theo to win, actually. I think Theo will win.
I mean, if Drew and Banana Joe get disqualified for cheating, Theo will actually win 2 races if he finishes P3 now in this order.
Yeah, Trusty has actually made it up to P4 now. And Miko,
Yeah.
P5.
Of course, I think Munkian and Veemund having the collision might have affected that, as Togi is actually now right behind Miko, so he's gotten past Skiv. So we'll see now if he's able to make the move. And yeah, we also have yeah, Thrust is actually losing time to Theo, so Theo has a good pace here, as I think Edge. Don't know what happened there, but Skiva actually gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well. So yeah, that is a. I must say this race has actually been quite interesting, and thankfully there haven't been any safety cars, as well as Skiva spins or saves it as well. He's drifted, and Munkian is able to get past there, but Veemund has actually been into the pits.
Yeah, maybe he
Setting on the
got
hard
some front wing
tires.
damage. Yeah, maybe he got some front wing damage from
Yeah.
the collision with Munkian.
Yeah, that is totally possible. And yeah, we can see Munkian here. He is chasing Timex currently, and he will be trying. What position does he need for 6 points?
That would be P8? No, P7.
Is
I
P7
think-
6 points?
I think so.
Speedjack wants to
Okay,
see
okay,
Banana
1
Joe's.
point, 2 point, 4 point. That would be P6.
Speedjacks want to see Banana Joe's camera. But I think this is what we need to be focusing on, as Toya has his DRS and he's overtaking Miko. Looks to make this move pretty clean here, as Miko isn't able to counter, or perhaps, oh no, he is not able to counter. That puts Toya up into P5, almost recovering fully from where he unfortunately spun. Was it P4 he was in? I think he's actually recovered.
He was in P5.
Yeah, so he's recovered. Of course, he was in. Yeah, he was chasing Thrusty when it happened, wasn't he?
Yeah, no.
Was he in front of Thrusty?
Yeah.
Yes.
But remember that Munkian and Veemund was in front of Torgeir as well.
Yeah, but Thrusty is the position he was in. But let's see now what Speedjack wants to see. So you can see here, 60% battery, and he has.
This
fastest
looks
lap.
very much driven by a machine, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not based of anything, I just think so, and that's why it looks like it.
Yeah, I know Speedjack is probably a little bit delayed, as he said spectate Bananjo, but yeah. Yeah, Speedjack,
Yeah.
the stream is kind of like 1 minute delayed, if you can't do anything about it really, so...
Unless we go to Twitch.
Yep. But yeah, this driving I mean, what we can do is put side-by-side laps on him. Like, we take this lap and then we spectate him for another lap and then we do a side-by-side comparison. That would explain if he was a bot or not. No, kind of Speedjack wants to clip that. Oh, is Monkey on? Is Theo spun? Yeah, I think Theo spun as he's Thrusty's actually only 6/10 behind him. Yeah, I think Theo got a little bit of oversteer or something, as Benandro is right behind him actually. All
yeah,
up in his
chasing
rear.
Theo in that beautiful RB19 there. And Theo goes wide, and Trusty is fast.
Yeah, of course, if it's an RB18, RB19, who can really tell? It's really hard to tell, at least.
Yeah, that was a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. It's real.
Yeah, it was the joke.
Yes, I understood the joke.
Oh, Toge has a penalty. I didn't catch that.
Probably a 3-second time penalty. But yeah, we just it is pretty sus. I must say that. But I also kind of want to watch Dulesser's point of view because I don't know. We just haven't seen him at the top. This seems more organic to me. I don't know about you, Neil.
This seems very humane.
Human. As Tuya is actually now up to P4. As Theo has fallen back to all the way to P8.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
Did he pit?
Yeah, perhaps he got some damage when he went off track, and then Thrusty got so close, and that is why Thrusty got such an easy overtake on him. Not too sure though. Yeah, Theo is heating his tires. He's actually on the hard tire compound. Yeah, so Theo has been into the pits. As Toya is actually getting chased by Miko.
New times.
Yeah, that's actually pretty new. So, yeah, Miko's actually gaining on him as well.
I
Timex
really
as well.
want to see this overtake. Come on, Miko.
Come on, Miko! He might be able to do it as well. A little bit of a bad exit there.
I think Toge has a high downforce setup though, so he might be able
come
to.
on.
Down inside.
Torpedo! Oh. Unfortunately, he was not able.
Better luck next time, Miko.
Better luck next time, as Tulia was able to defend it that time, as we also see an impatient Munkian trying to get past. But he is in P7 now, and if you are correct about what you said. Oh, what? Skive is setting fastest lap of what tire? Oh, Skive is on the soft tire.
What?
I don't know why. Don't ask me.
Okay.
Skive is on the soft tire beating the robot for fastest lap time. I mean, Skiva could probably just chill there and pit for soft tires again because Edge is 32 seconds behind him. So, yeah.
Yeah, Banana Joe, he really hasn't, or he doesn't need to do anything right now because he's probably drinking a piano colada by the side of his computer, watching the AI drive.
Banana smoothie.
Yeah.
I mean, should we be that harsh on the allegations if he actually
Yes.
provides a video?
Yes.
Let's hope he provides a video. Did he actually say what setup he was using?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, This might be the last one for Banana Joe. But yeah, we'll see about it. As yeah, I must say I'm impressed by Drew Lessard as well. Drew Lessard qualifying P2 and staying in P2 with a only an 8-second gap up to the bot. So yeah, impressive.
Very good.
Just sort of a big IQ strategy.
Yeah, that's a pretty humane mistake there from Drew Lessard. So Drew Lessard is 100% human, I think.
He's natty. Banana Joe on the juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toiga's actually been able to pull away a little bit from Miko, but Mulkan has gone past both Timex and Miko and is currently in P5 as Drew Lessard has pitted. Drew Lessard is pitting for the hard tire compound and he has front wing damage actually, as he's changing his front wing, and that is a unfortunate thing for as Williams, both Williams I think are going in for front wing changes, as I saw 2 front wings there standing ready. Let's see if Skiva Skiva definitely has to go in now. So Skiva
could that be a safety car actually?
No. It would be in real life.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, it would be in real life.
Yeah.
And what the okay.
I see DNFs. He retires. So he retired in pit lane. I think he's going to be sent out on track as well.
Safety car perhaps?
No, it's just going to be really annoying. As Banana Joe has almost lapped.
And now Edge does his first overtake this race.
Yes. Let's see now. Banana Joe as he's going to lap Edge. I feel like Banana Joe's driving is a little bit snappy. Like, snaps into position. If you understand what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually does kind of look like it.
You see definitely in the corners that he just snaps into the next corner. Yeah, there you see it really clearly. Not sure if it's just his internet though, but...
Yeah, and Toga gets another 3-second time bounce there. I really think that Toga's hopes in the constructors are lost if he keeps driving like this.
What is Ferrari fighting? Is it for P1 or P2?
P1.
And who is taking?
But he will probably fail as they did in real life.
Now it's Ford versus Ferrari again as well.
Yeah, that's true. Ford will emerge victorious once again.
Not too sure about that, and we still have a Mercedes on the grid.
The W14 will...
it will be fast.
It will be slower than the McLaren
no.
car, yes.
No.
It will.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes. No. Yes.
No.
It will start to porpoise, and then they will be very shocked and surprised, and they won't find out why it won't stop.
No, they will use an extra... No, I'm going to explain why the W14 is going to be faster. Mercedes has spent an extra £100 million on Roscoe's food. And that is how the Mercedes is going to be faster.
Very nice move.
Prove me wrong.
Very nice move. Well, Red Bull have gotten some extra funds from the entire corporation of Red Bull to place the engine manufacturing facility in Dubai, so they can hire children from India to develop the engine, and then they will get.
I think we're
cheap,
getting into regions we shouldn't talk about now.
Yes, shut up.
No,
Because
Neo, we
then
shouldn't talk about
they will
child
be able
labor.
to develop the engine for
Neo.
very cheap amounts of money, right?
No, we shouldn't be
Because
talking about
children
child
are
labor.
working on it.
No,
Huh?
we shouldn't be talking about child labor.
Yes.
No. Just so we don't get cancelled, child labor bad.
No comment.
Child labor haram.
I do not participate in the communication of if child labor is or should be illegal. Thank you very much.
Drew Lessard is back into P2 after the drivers have gone in for the pit stop. I just messaged Atlas.
And Banana Joe has, or appears to have, forgot to tell the bot to pit. So the bot will now just drive on for the rest of this race without pitting.
Dream on, dream on. The bot is driving off into the sunset. God knows where it wants to go. God knows if it wants to pit.
Ford F-150. Buy it now.
Yeah, the bot has definitely... The bot is not pitting.
He forgot to code it into the bot.
The bot I think Banana Joe is... He probably has to say to the bot to pit, and Banana Joe is eating pizza.
No, he has to turn off the bot, and then he has to
Go into the pits.
yeah, babysit the car into the pits, and then he will lose so much time doing it because he's not used to driving anymore, and then he will crash, and Drew Lessard will crash with Trusty, and Theo will win.
You still think Theo's going to win?
Yes,
Why the fuck is Theo in P3?
because he is a god. They say that Jesus will rebirth, but they don't know that he has already rebirthed in the form of Theo.
Jesus. Let's see if the
Amen.
bot is going to pit now. It looks like the bot will get disqualified.
If we see that the car slows down now, it is Banana Joe has taken over the car, or taken over control of the car, and he will now manually drive into the pits.
I think the bot is still in control. Yes, the bot is... Oh, the bot is going in! That was the bot. That was the bot.
That was the bot. That was the bot.
Perhaps the bot grew some intelligence. Or Banana Joe got home from his pizza party and has now clicked the button to pit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the bot is just going to drive off into the sunset, but we have Torjer, who's trying to overtake Vemund. So Norwegian on Norwegian action happening here. That sounded wrong. But let's ignore that and focus on the fighting. And Torjer is going on the outside, and he is passed.
Very nice.
Very nice for Torjer, and he must be very pleased. Oh! No, Theo DNF! No! No! Theo fucking binned it!
That's
Oh.
a tragic moment.
Theo binned it!
It had to be him.
Oh no, look how depressing that is. That is depressing. Theo binned it into the wall. And it was going all so well for him.
It was going so well, but
Everything was going very good.
Satan fought so hard and he won, unfortunately.
Yes.
Rest in peace, the dreams of Theo.
He still is actually in P8.
I mean, Edge is just a moving obstacle at this point.
A 300-kilometer obstacle. But let's see now, as Banana Joe, how the bot will react to the car. Safety car. This is very interesting. This needs to be researched.
And you can see now that the bot is keeping up perfectly with the Delta. And slows down, very controlled here.
Theo said he knew the cars would overheat. Shut the fuck up with that fucking speed, Jack. You fucking can't commentate for shit. Shut the
Why the fuck are you hating Speedjack? Theo is way better than you. You drive with ABS.
Speed Jack called my commentating goofy, so I think that Speed Jack should be commentating.
Speedjack, do you want to come into the channel?
And we will force you to commentate the rest of the race.
Now we just wait 1 minute for him to answer.
Yes. It's still 1 minute delay, can you check
And
that?
it's a Red Bull 1-2. Beautiful.
A bot and a Red Bull.
Very much true.
But what do you see there?
Wait, whoa. Go on to Banana Joe. No, seriously. He's in third gear and go to all the others. They're all like low RPM, but Banana Joe is like high RPM all the time.
What the fuck is he doing?
Everyone else is low RPM. Banana Joe is high RPM. Okay, confirmed. Okay, no, like really confirmed. He's always high RPM,
Yeah,
and
I
everyone
can
else
hear
is low RPM.
Yeah,
I mean, you can even see it on the dash.
yeah, he's gearing down to fifth. Yeah, okay, he's bot. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
it's
confirmed.
yeah.
Banana.
Okay, that was actual evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, Speedjack wants to come in.
he actually does.
Speedjack, welcome to the coverage. How are you doing today?
I'm very, very good.
Okay, now
So
you will
before-
commentate.
You commentate. We need opinions on Jeffrey Dahmer.
No,
Okay,
we're over that. Neo,
let's go.
Neo.
So,
Yeah.
it was in the late 80s, I think,
No. Commentator
in
is.
Ohio. What?
Uh,
Okay, so we see Banana Joe going 5/10 off the safety car. The safety car is
Yeah,
leading the race.
Yeah, we just found out that Banana Joe is in fact cheating. We found evidence. He's
Why is
always.
He's in
high
first
RPM.
gear. What?
yeah, just
Yeah.
now, but just look at his RPM.
Yeah, his RPM is always high, while everyone else is on low RPM.
That's kind of goofy.
Monkey on
Oh,
cheating.
Munkian!
Monkey on cheating.
Hey, bang him.
Yeah, he's always in the correct gear compared to how it should be. You can see the.
Yeah,
Yes,
everyone else.
Spectate Banana Joe. He's not warming up his tires.
I don't think the bot can do that.
No, he can't. But
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, you can just see the RPM is evidence enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at that. Yeah,
that is natural.
yeah.
Is the safety car gonna go in now?
You can see
no.
that
Yeah.
we have a car.
Is it Miko?
That is,
Yes.
in fact, Miko.
That's, yeah, that is so unnatural driving. You can see here from Bonanjo.
Shall I just announce the discontinuation of Bonanjo in Norapon? I mean, this is such big evidence. Because no normal person
Does that.
drives with such high RPM during the safety car. You're just burning the engine.
Yeah, and
You're
can
just
see-
making that beautiful Red Bull powertrains turn into a Ferrari bomb.
I wouldn't call it beautiful, but
It is beautiful.
no,
It's so beautiful.
it's a Honda.
It's beautiful.
Honda.
I don't care, it's beautiful.
Can't tell me that sound there is beautiful.
This sound right here is fabricated by the bot of Bonanjo.
I must say one thing: the RPM could just be a byproduct of his bad internet.
Okay, let's spectate some
but
other
his-
people and
His car
like,
isn't
compare.
running, so.
I mean, listen to Togiat's engine here. That's natural.
This
I mean, just
doesn't
listen
sound
to it.
natural.
No, Torger's hacking as well.
We banned Torgeir. Just why isn't he tapping the gas? Just listen to it.
He's about
Torgeir
to
is
spin.
tapping the gas.
He's gonna spin.
Why is Torgeir doing that?
Okay, go to Munkian.
Okay, if you win this, I'm gonna go back in
Yeah,
and drive
I
as
mean,
a Ferrari
see,
driver.
If he
Oh.
wins this,
Yeah, if
safety
he
car
wins
in this
this
lap?
over Banana Joe
if
or
Munkian,
his bot.
yeah, just stay on Munkian's camera.
Munkian
Oh,
seems
now,
to be preheating his engine.
He Banana
Oh,
Joe
Banana
programmed.
Joe is now manually controlling the car for the first time.
I don't think I'm not too sure
Oh,
about that.
okay, okay. Look at the wheel. Look at the wheel.
He
Look at the wheel.
programmed his
Look-
bot
look
to
at
do
the
it.
Why is it taking that
Oh.
line? It's always taking that line.
Oh, oh.
What
Oh,
the?
yeah. Okay.
Oh
okay,
yeah, manual
Yeah.
control.
Yeah. Okay, clip that. Clip that.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm
He's
clipping.
driving
it.
on computer or something. What the?
Yeah, that was. The wheel just snapped back to the normal position.
Let's just see
back.
now into turn one. Oh, what?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What
okay.
the?
Yeah.
Okay, he's lagging.
Oh.
It's lagging now,
Back to the bot.
and the bot is active. And it's pulling away. That's
Already a
me.
second.
Oh, Edge. Drew
No,
Lesser's
Drew Lesser.
DNF'd.
There
Unless
might be
it's-
another safety car.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And the two people who actually stood a chance here, Theo and Drew Lessard, is gone.
Yeah. I mean, perhaps Thrusty Torpedo Banana Joe. You will not get penalty. He's already 2 seconds ahead.
Oh my god. I think Edge's gonna win.
Miko. If you slow down and wait for Banana Joe and crash into him, you will not get the penalty.
You will be rewarded 5
He will
points.
be rewarded 5 points. We can make those decisions.
And a new role in the Discord server that says King.
Yes. He probably wants top G though.
Yeah, that's true.
Has been just at the fastest lap with a 139.
Obviously. Oh, I mean, look at that wheel.
Bot in action.
This is gearing in general. What?
Oh,
He's lagging as well. He's using the best of Hungarian internet.
after 1.5 laps, he's 3.4 seconds ahead. That's
Yeah, and Thrusty is not a slow driver.
No.
And I think we will have Munkian or Thrusty the win if, this is the result.
I think Munkian might go for an overtake here. Where he's...
Yeah, he's really close right now.
Or he could just be waiting. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, he has a lot of energy, 50%. Check how much trust you have.
Around 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's waiting.
But do they get DRS now?
Yes.
Yeah, he will
Oh.
probably.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's passed. So
No, the DRS isn't active right now, but it's going to be.
yeah, well, let's see now.
Yeah, but
as,
Trusty doesn't get it now.
Banana Joe with a 129.2.
Isn't that like faster than Munkian in quali?
Two-
Munkian had a
times
one-
over.
No.
128 was Munkian's.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, but you can find out the esport race lap times now.
Yeah.
But as we can see here, Munkian is able to pull away from Thrusty, but of course he has a penalty, which Thrusty does not have. We can just quickly bring up the penalties. Miko has a 9-second time penalty, Toya has a 6, Edge has a 3.
Why is
Two
Toya so
laps.
far behind?
I don't know.
Hey, Miko, if you're watching this, you will be rewarded 5 points on a top G roll if you slow down and brake check or kill Banana Joe.
Yes. As we have Drew Lessard in chat here saying that he got damage and had to go for softs, and then he spun on restart. Yeah. So that's
Really
unfortunate for Drew Lessard, but showing that pace, he might be able to pull some results in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah,
E8.
definitely, because Fernando won't be competing anymore.
Yes. Especially after how we saw him drive today. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he can be confident that somehow he has downloaded sheets.
Isn't Thrusty trying an overtake on Vemund now? He's 3/10 spectator.
No, I think Vemund has gotten past Thrusty.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we missed that overtake.
Yeah, he did another straight, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, perhaps Vemund would like to take back on Munkian now
Yeah.
on the final lap.
Of course, it doesn't really matter for Munkian because as long as he doesn't spin or something, he will become champion.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He will spin in the last corner.
How does it feel to lose 3 championships to Munkian?
3 runner-ups.
Do you want to comment?
No comment.
So that means that Munkian will get 20 pounds as well. Is it?
How does it feel not to get 20 pounds, Spijak?
Wait, will he not like get?
No, because
15?
we haven't had.
Isn't it 15?
I think it was
No.
25 if we had 20 drivers each race, but because we had not had that, it will be 20.
Yeah.
And there's also a tier 2
And now maybe Vemund will make a move, but nah.
It's not close enough really. So that means that
Unless he absolutely does a ginormous torpedo.
But yeah, Munkian. There isn't a lot that can stop him now from winning the championship.
Yeah, Vemund will win the race though, because Munkian has a penalty.
Yeah, he has a 3-second time penalty. I think. Yeah.
Look how much Banana Joe is gaining. What the?
Yeah, I will just announce that Banana Joe is banned from this race. Yeah.
His
I mean,
results,
Or
yeah,
he's like
disqualified.
no, but like you know when you're like P1 in qualifying, but qualifying is not over. You're like
Provisional.
yeah, provisionally banned.
Yeah, unless he can provide evidence that he's not. But I'm not too sure if I should bring out the champion graphic just yet, but it looks like it will be going that way. I'll bring it out after the final corner because that is the last possible place that he can spin. And he makes that, so that means that Munkian will become the world champion of Season 2, and that makes him 3 championships in a row, and also 20 pounds richer to his name. So
We all win.
Yeah, that is P4 anyway, but yeah, it must have been a fun season for him. He has had a really good season.
I'm gonna go eat dinner now, but
Yes.
quick shout out to Thrusty. He won the championship.
Yes.
Congrats on 50 pounds.
50.
Okay, bye.
Yes. So yeah, that's is the end of the race, and yeah, the winner of the race is Vemund, followed by Thrusty, then Munkian in P3, Timex, Miko, Edge, Torgap, and then Edge. So Munkian is champion, and we'll have
Then wins the race
yes, and
provisionally.
provisionally.
Because I mean, the evidence that we saw was so unbelievably strong.
Yes. So provisionally, Theo also has a win now. Just reminding you of that. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, so Theo actually has a win. So yeah, and the fastest lap would go to. Can you calculate that? Yeah, or
No, I'm rising
yeah,
to Banana Joe.
fastest lap would also go to Vemund. Unless provisionally fastest lap would go to Vemund. All about the wording. But yeah, let's go into post-race interviews. That was not yeah. So
Let's just bring Munkian first, right?
wait a minute. Let me just
As
find
he
the
is,
let me just find the graphic.
Okay.
Image. Done. So P3. You would be P3. The other drivers were who was it? Rusty and Vemund.
Wait, what?
Rusty. And
Oh, Banana Joe is in the waiting rooms. Okay. Okay. Very good. We'll take him last then because yeah, we'll do.
This is the provisional result. The result provisional, unless Banana Joe can prove his innocence. So this is the result. Let's bring in our champion, because that is not provisional. He is champion. Can you bring him in?
Yeah. I was just running with Banana Joe.
Yes.
Monkey John and coverage.
Munkian, world champion. You must be delighted. So, unless asking you how the race was, how was this season?
It was a good season, and in the end, they didn't have too much pressure because of Speedjack, because he left. So these races I've just done for fun, done like no practice. But and this race was quite bad, even though I got P4/P3.
Yeah, we're unsure what position you got, but you won the championship nonetheless. So I mean, of
Yeah, I had
course,
side pod damage like the entire race. After I spun, I think Vim and I think was there drove into me, and I got side pod damage from that lap, so it wasn't too good driving.
yeah. We saw that. But anyway, thank you for the interview and congratulations with your £20. How will you spend them?
No clue.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Mukian, for
Thank
the
you.
interview. And who
Alright,
is
let's
next?
get Miko. Or let's get Toya.
Toya was first. Toya finishing P8.
Seven.
P7. I mean, you mustn't be that happy with that result. I mean, what went wrong?
Well, I mean, everything went wrong. Of course, under the formation lap when Banana Joe spun, I hit his car, or I didn't hit his car. I actually avoided it, but Theo wasn't really awake and was tailgating me the whole formation lap. So yeah, we then both got disqualified. And yeah, 70 degrees on a race start is not optimal. So yeah, I got in a position I didn't really want to. Really struggling the first lap, and of course had a little spin, but managed to recover after that, catching up to Trusty. But then, yeah, don't know what Miko was doing. Sorry, not sorry, Miko. But yeah, going for a move which never existed. Or, well, it existed, but not when you break 50 meters too late. So yeah, I got some damage there. Yeah, after that, I don't really remember the race. But yeah, I got damage on all my stints, and yeah, it was terrible. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was a fun race, but yeah, not a fun race.
You could just stay in here because we're getting Banana Joe after.
Of course, you were a bit too early with announcing something like that.
Yeah, we will explain.
No,
We will
but
explain.
yeah, we saw some pretty strong evidence.
Yeah, but we will talk with him and unclear and
Yeah,
yes.
but maybe
But,
not on stream. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Let's get Miko.
Yeah, Miko. Miko, you finished P5 this race, I think.
With Banana Joe disqualified, yes.
Yes, so P5/P6. So good result for you. I mean, you said that you had some incident with Torjer, but yeah, how do you feel about the race?
For pit stops, but yeah, sorry Toya for that.
Yeah, Torjer, you can
Yeah,
respond.
nothing else to say. Just
Oh yeah, I
that
forgot
was
Noah was here.
that was tough.
Yeah, but anyway, it was a good result, and hopefully we'll also see you in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I will race if I am alive.
Hopefully you're alive. But thank you for the interview, Miko.
Yeah, thanks.
And Thrusty is next, or Speech? Thrusty. Thrusty P2/P3. You must be pretty happy with that. Of course, it was a well-managed race. But yeah, how do you feel about it? Thrusty.
Oops, wrong microphone.
Yeah.
After my worst quali, I can't really complain. I mean, I was so lucky this race. I had no pace for the whole race. I really wanted an early safety car, but it didn't happen. But I'm really lucky today.
Yeah. Of course, it was a well-managed race, I must say that, and you were able to stay really consistent, not spinning or crashing. So, yeah, I mean, that's what counts in the end, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But I
Yeah.
mean, I'm a bit lucky.
Yeah. So thank you for the interview, Thrusty.
Yes, thank you.
And is Banana Joe next?
We don't take that on stream if you're planning to.
Or we're not
Discord.
taking. Oh yeah.
I
no,
think
okay,
that
we're not
should be
taking it.
public
No,
domain.
no, we're not taking it on stream. Okay. Unless I don't think Speedjack wants anything to say. So